with champs just starting tomorrow, I want to go over the best cards, and I'm going to make a tier list to help you guys build your guys' team for tomorrow's champs list. So tomorrow's champs game, sorry. I'm actually having to re-record this because I didn't have my mic turned on the first time, and I spent like 25 minutes talking. So excuse me if it sounds like I'm rushing. It's because I've already went through all these cards and was showing stats, and it's like, it's not that, I don't want to have to redo all that again. But first off, we're gonna start with Jude. That's an S tier, guys. Either his gold or this card, I think, is insanely good. He just has that aura in him, the cover star boy, that cheese. He's got it, man. He's really good. Next, Putellas, we have an S tier card as well. Overall, the one thing I want to say too, I'm not including heroes, no icons, and no Evo combinations in this tier list. Over the next few, you know, after these maybe 2 to 4 more weeks, after these cards are kind of, I don't want to say out of the meta or anything, but like, you know what I mean, right? Once we get more cards into the database. Bonmati, I will keep at A. I don't think she's quite as great as Putellas. The 5-star is really, really nice. She has really good shooting. Bonmati, her shooting is always very bad. Her shot power just isn't great. She's really small. I think she's really good. 5-star weak foot, technical plus. She's got good passing, good, you know, dribbling. But just everything else, I think Putellas is just a little bit better. That's why I put her at S tier and Bonmati at A. De Jong, A tier. Trivela plus. A lot of people are using it right now. He's like 80, 90k. So if you have the coins for him, I do think he's a really viable option. Box-to-box midfielder in there. Modric, we'll put at B tier. He just isn't that great. He does have Trivela, so that's why I have him up a little bit. If he didn't have it, he would probably be down at C. I think Trivela plus is one of those ways that people just, it's easy way to score goals. And in this game, with the bounce back cheese and the amount of goals you have to score to win, I think Trivela is a nice option. Next, we have Tonali. Tonali's a B for me. Maybe even A for some people because he does get that strong green link to Chiesa, and a lot of people are using Chiesa right now too. So either A or B, I don't mind. I'm going to put him in B personally because the A tier I kind of want to be for like a little more exclusive, right? Then we have De Bruyne. This card I'm going to drop in C, guys. I do not like De Bruyne this year, which is crazy to say that I don't like De Bruyne because I love him in real life. I think he's always been good in FIFA, but this year they killed his pace, and this game is ran on pace just like every single year. And he doesn't have press proven, so like if someone does come, like basically if someone presses you with like a Conte and they're like ratting you out, they're going left and right, you cannot turn with this card and like explode out and try to sprint away. You can't. You have to pass your way out of it. But in this game, the way everything's so super clogged up in the midfield and he plays in the midfield, it is really hard for him to like kind of escape that. So then he ends up losing the ball a lot. That's just my personal preference, my opinion. So let me know in the comments about that one. Next, we have Foden. I think he's A, possibly S, guys. Possibly S, but I'm going to keep him at A because he doesn't have that 5-star weak foot or skill moves. His technical is really good. His dribbling is great. He has really good pace this year. His shooting is great as well. I mean, he's kind of got everything besides the physicals, right? But I still think this card is really, really good. As a playmaker, really nice. Then we have Messi as well. I got to put him in A tier. I can't disrespect my GOAT and drop any less than A. He's got to be, or A, maybe even S for those, but I think it's kind of a... Let's keep the S tier really exclusive, right? I think Messi is good. One, his links are terrible right now because there's no like squad foundation MLS cards. There's nothing that can really boost him up unless you get like Beasley or not even Howard. Obviously Howard's in the Prem, so I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, guys. I think for Messi this year, it's gonna be a little hard to link unless we get some more MLS squad foundations or premium chemistry or something. So there's that. We have DePaul. I've been using him a lot in this game because I use him for my RTG. And this card's actually surprisingly good. Like, he actually is really good. I would prefer him over De Bruyne, but on Footbin, you can't reorganize this, so it is what it is. Don't think, like, the top of the list is any different than the bottom. For right now, they're just C tier list. So, I put DePaul at C. Loftus-Cheek, if you have the Evo, I could see you put him at B. I think C just because he's really cheap, you know, so we have to really kind of respect the cheap cards. And I'll put the whole AC Milan trio is just really good. If anything, I put Benister down at D because it's 3-star, 3-star. If I wanted to be really picky, but we'll keep him at C because I think they're all really good. Zakaria we'll put at C as well. The only reason why I put him at C is because he's really hard to link. I know he's League 1, but guys, this year the League 1 is not great. It is not easy to make these links work this year with League 1. It just isn't great, right? So it's hard to link him. That's why I got to put him at C. Next we have Sergio Gomez. I do believe he fits into an Evo from what I saw, but I think if you get that Evo card, he looks good, but We'll keep him at C. You know what? We'll throw him at D, guys. It's a discard inform. If you want to pick him up for some easy coins to make in the future and invest in, pick him up. He's like discard. So next we have Stefan, the dude from Porto. I gotta put him at C just because of the links. It's hard to link him. I know he has the squad foundation cards. You could put him up at B if you want. You know what? As a simple card, I think at B. I like him. Actually, he actually looks really good in game. I actually personally never used him, but the stats look really good on him. Then we have Verts. Verts is an A tier card, right? I wouldn't argue you if you said he's at S. Sorry. So A or S for me. I think that's where Verts fits in. Stanway's got to be an A, guys. She is so annoying. She is really annoying every single year. Her card's been so good. I say every single year like it's been multiple. It's only been 2 years, or it's only been 1 year she's been in game technically, besides this one. And then we have Oberdorf. She's got to go down at C because her pace is really low, but I still think good card. Evander, MLS. If you want to build that Messi squad, maybe Evander's one there for you, but you can't really spend too much time on there. Same thing with Stijden. I'm trying to go over like all the team of the week cards, all the promo cards, and then all like the top tier gold cards. So we're not gonna go through every single card in the game for midfielders. It's mostly just golds and specials besides heroes and icons. And also I want to say too, I am what am I trying to say? I'm over here saying like I know what I'm gonna say. I don't know what I'm saying. So we're moving on. Ruben Neves. I think he's a decent card. I think his passing is really good, so that's why I put him above at C. But other than that, I just don't know if he's great. He's not that hard to link because he gets a perfect link to João Cancelo, so he's not gonna be hard to link. Andre will put in a C tier as well. He gets the same promo card every year, I swear. Turkey B, 5-star, 5-star. French, easy to link. The League One maybe not, but the French. He does get a good link to Diani, so if you have Diani Turkey combo, that'd be a nice card for you. Then we have Claudia Pina. I know her card says left wing, but guys, I'm telling you, as a cam, she's got dribbling, pace, shooting, everything you want. The pace maybe not the most. It's like high 80s, but 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, guys. If you guys ever use her future stars card from last year, you would know how good this card is. You would know how good this card is. All right, a bit of a glitch there from my computer. Van de Beek, we're gonna put at B. I think he's all well-rounded card. Gets a perfect link to Danjuma SBC if you did that. He's still available, I believe, so you can still do that. It's a live card, so you could get, boosted up. 3-star, 3-star. I still think it's a really good card, in my opinion. Palmer, I gotta put at C tier, guys. I love Palmer. He's super gold, man. Super gold, right? But in this game, the pace, it's a theme, guys. If you don't have pace, you can't really be a top tier card. I'm sorry. Unless you have something else that's incredibly like outperforms it. So next we have Stage, another one of those cards. All these cards just buy if you want to hold and invest in informs. Do that. Rodri, a C card. Tiki Taka Plus, really good. 4-star weak foot, great. Just slow. He can't turn. You're gonna get caught up in the midfield if someone pressing you. It's gonna be hard for you to really do anything with that. So I recommend using Rodri in a 3 midfield formation for sure. Don't keep him as like a 4-1-2-1-2. I think that's that's just looking for something bad. Unless you have everybody on like comeback on defense, or like defend a defensive role. Odegaard, I want to put at B, but I think realistically he's got to go C because of weak foot. But the dribbling's great, the passing's great. We're gonna put him at B, guys. I love Odegaard. I can't really be too biased there. Valverde, A, guys. He is annoying, man. Annoying. He can play offense, defense, power shot plus. He can press you. He can run at you, slide tackle you, everything. He can do everything. Next, we have Debinha, Trickster, 5-star, 5-star. She has the Trickster fake shot. Brazilian, maybe easy to link, sort of. But NWSL is going to be hard to link. But I do think overall the card is 5-star, 5-star card, guys. You got to be automatically up a little bit. Patri, I know everyone, all the pros, just to make them happy, it's at S tier. I don't know why. They all just love her. I guess it's because of the playstyle plus and her stats are just really good. Now we have Declan Rice. I like Declan Rice. In this game, he has press proven. He's a little bit slow, but I still think with a press proven, it does help him out a ton. Next is we want to go over is Bruno Fernandes. Now, Bruno, he's more of a playmaking card because obviously the passing is really good for him. I'll just keep him at B. I'm not gonna say too much about him, just a B. I think Gundogan as well at B, right? Oh, that's what I wanted to say earlier. I think S tier is for those people that obviously play the most meta way. Like if you want to get the most overpowered cards, that's what S tier is for. Not saying that A isn't gonna be a great card, or B is tier is not gonna be a great card, or even C, right? D tier I would probably avoid. I wouldn't just pick these cards up unless you're like a club favorite. If you want to evo them, that's on you obviously. But this is for like the masses of people watching. I think the D tier I would avoid. C tier I would like inspect, right? DePaul I've said is really good. Loftus is really good, especially for the Evo, Reisner's, Benacer as well. These are all good cards, but they're just not great cards. I think the B is when it goes to great. I think the C tier is like good, B is great, A is really good, and then C is like your meta tier, right? So that's why you can even argue put in, you know, Foden and De Jong in there because of their like super meta, the Trivela, the technical plus, the really good playmaking ability that Foden brings. I think is really good. Next we have is Dybala. The reason why I have Dybala up at A is because he links to like Lautaro, so I feel like a lot of people are going to use him. He's got the skill moves, he's got first touch plus, so if you drill the ball into his feet, he should be able to control it, and then, you know, from there do the skill move, dribble out the way, shoot, pass. I mean, he can do everything right there, so I like Dybala a lot. De Jong, I accidentally put him twice, sorry. Musiala, same thing. I think he might even be S, guys. The 5-star weak foot, 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves, technical, Bundesliga. He gets like really good links to a lot of people. I think he's easy to link, get the easy on chem. I think he's really good. Nico Barella, put him at A. He's like the Italian Conte. That's all you need to know. McAllister, I gotta put him down at like B or C because 3-star lets me down. I love the playstyle plus. I don't love his passing or his dribbling or his pace. Sorry. So I gotta put him at C, maybe even B. I wouldn't be mad at wherever you put him at. We'll keep him in C for now. Kimmich, he's gotta go down, guys. I'm sorry. Kimmich this year, he's just not the same. He just isn't the same. I gotta throw him down here. I'm sorry. Alex Garcia, he might be A or S. Honestly, he's really good. He's really good. He's an SBC. He's still out, I believe. So go ahead and get that done if you haven't gotten him done. You're not gonna regret it. And we don't know what evolution he's gonna fit into later. That press proven plus is so clutch, and he has tiki taka base as well. Modric, I swear I went over him. I did. I'm just doing duplicates now. Pedri, look, I'm a Barca fan. I love him in this game. The shooting has always been a letdown for me. But I gotta put him at B because I gotta respect a little legend here. And Science of Pass Plus, 4-star, 4-star, gets a perfect link to Balde, to, you know, Gubarsi if you're doing an Evo, if you're doing Ferran Torres, Ansu Fati, Fort, like he links a lot of people, right? Yamal's in form, so Pedri's a good links, really easy to get the links to, so I think he's a good card. Gioro, A card, A tier. Him, Barella, Conte, all are on the same card. We gotta put him at A. Since we're here, let's put in Haran down at... You actually know what? Let's keep Haran out. Let's put Tchouameni at A. Oh, sorry. Tchouameni put at S. Camavinga at A. Those two cards are just annoying to play against. I think I play that... Let's just say I play 10 games of Rivals. I think 6 or 7 out of 10 are going to have this combination, right? So that's why I have them. They're just super annoying to play against. Next, I want to throw in at probably the C tier is Haran. Just because she's hard to link, but I do think she's a good card. Kalanoglu, I'll put at B. He has good free kicks, good passing, good dribbling, the weak foot, the skill moves. You know, he plays for the Snakes, so you can link up with Thuram. You can link up with Barella. You can link him. Well, there's a lot of good Intet players, so link him up. Really good card. Madison, I think we have to put at B or C. You know, let's put him at C. He lacks the pace, but he makes it up from like the dribbling, the passing, even a little bit of shooting as well, right? He's got free kicks as well. I think Madison's a good card. I'm gonna throw him at B. I'm mistaked. I made a mistake there. Vitinha, I'm gonna put at probably A. I like this card a lot. I don't know what it is about him. I don't know if it's small body type. It's a tiki taka plus. Now the one downfall is I need 4-star skill moves for like my midfielders. I love doing skill moves, guys. It's just a big thing for me. If you're gonna play like an advanced role, I'm gonna need 4-star skill moves. Conte, I know he has 3, but I just think he's so good. I don't know. So that's just something I think I like a lot from Vitinha. The tiki taka plus is really good. Merino, this is the, obviously for some reason I clicked on the wrong version. He's also obviously Arsenal player. We'll throw him in at B just because I've never used him. And he was extinct for a while because of the price, or not extinct, but no one was really using him because no one wanted to pay 27k for his price. So that's why I have him a little bit lower. Tonali, A tier, gets a perfect, or not perfect link, but he gets a solid green link. Shout out to all those that remember the old links chemistry. So he gets a green link to Chiesa, which a lot of people are using, and it's really meta. So that's a good one there. I'm gonna put Engine at A. That might be a crazy shout, but if you've ever used this card, you know how many interceptions she gets. She's literally like the women version of Conte as well. So her, Gioro, they're like super ratty, annoying defenders of mid cards. Nku, I have as A. I know his weak foot is not the greatest, but same thing with Dybala, just a right-footed version basically. He's got really good dribbling and good passing, and he can finish as well. If you can green time your shots, you're gonna really have to green time your shots on the left foot because that thing is really bad. So that's why I like Nkunku there. Next on the list is DePaul, and I like him a lot too. Now, I wish he had press proven because I think this type of build of a card, I think he's like 5'11", 4-star skill moves with 3-star weak foot. I think is a good card. The only thing that sets me back about DePaul is that he does feel a little heavy when he's sprinting forward. But I think he makes up for it with like his defensive capability. This is a real box-to-box type of card, right? That's like Messi's body card, obviously in the World Cup. So this guy, you know, if you're a fan of DePaul in real life, I think it's a good pickup for you. Maybe we throw him at B, but I really like him, so I'm gonna throw him at A. I'm gonna keep that one up there for me. Goretzka doesn't have the same aura like he used to, but I still think he's a usable card. I think he's better than Kimmich this year. And yeah, I don't know. I like Goretzka. I've always liked him in this game. I've always preferred him over Kimmich, to be honest. At least in the game, sorry. Llorente, he's got to be A tier, maybe even S. This guy could play right back, right mid, center mid. He could play like everywhere, right? And he's just one of those ratty cards that everyone uses every year. Really fast, really a good defending, dribbling. He's got the lankiness to him. He's got everything kind of, right? So this is one of that utility player that can do every role and be really good at it and really annoying at it. So that's it for today's list, guys. I went over 60 players in FC25. Again, we didn't go over heroes or icons. If you guys want me to do those tier lists, I can do those as well. The only reason why I don't include them is because, one, they are really expensive. I know I'm showing you guys Jude and like Buteas in here, but I think for the most part, a lot of people can get these. I mean, even some of the icons aren't expensive, right? But just to kind of keep it a little bit more mellow for the first week of champs, for those people that just started this week, earlier in the week, right? And for people that played last week, it's probably you probably got a lot of coins already too. But we've had squad battles rewards, we've had rivals. We're gonna get our champs as well tomorrow. So, or sorry, yeah, tomorrow when you guys watch this. So you guys can be able to build your guys' squads. A lot of these cards are gonna go up because champs is gonna make people want to buy the better cards. So a lot of people are maybe had like the cheaper options, like a Loftus-Cheek, Reisner, Benacer, right? Like stuff, cards like that, and Goretzka, and now they want to go up to cards like Tonali, Camavinga, Conte, you know, Barella, Gioro, Valverde. Like they want to go up to the next tier of cards in order to help them perform better in champs, because this year's champs is extremely sweaty, right? 15 games. I mean, if you guys played rivals, you guys know how insanely intense those games are. And yeah, speaking of rivals, I gotta go play some games as well and level up and hopefully get some decent rewards tomorrow for pack opening on Friday. If you guys want to see that pack opening, drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on a video. Next video is going to be the attackers list. I'm going to be doing that right after this video. I'm going to go through probably like, what, 60, 80 attackers. So if you guys want to see that, it's going to be right after this video. So please do like, please do subscribe. It does help me out a lot. And for now, guys, I'm out of here. Adios.